The target. That was pretty good. It's hitting the target. Now I'm just using a bare bow. It doesn't have a sight or D-loop or D-ring. Just use my fingers, guys. Oh, that one bounced off. Sometimes if you don't get them right, they just bounce off. At least I'm hitting the target, or the paper anyway. Okay, I'm gonna switch. I got the little tiny one. It's got the sight and the holder and everything. Let's see how good I am. I don't know. Like I said, I'm just a beginner. Well, I haven't said it in this video, but I guess I'll use the... There you go. See? I don't know if I prefer this type of release. Maybe I prefer the hook, but as a beginner, it doesn't really matter as long as I try like that. Try to get my hours in practicing. And like I said, I'm not too, you know, I want to hit the bullseye, but just getting a good, you know, spread. Bounced off, so I must have not hit it right. You guys can see I've bought a few arrows, you know, I've got a few, so I got plenty of arrows to practice with, you know, plenty. And you know, I showed him in one of my videos that I used the hunter's bow and it knocked this off and it flattened this out. Well, I got some tips today and I got a couple knocks today too as well. I mean, I was surprised to find them, so I just bought them. Yeah, because it's usually in the store that doesn't have any archery stuff, so I got lucky today. Well, that went behind the chair. Anyway, but who's keeping score, right? trying to get in the rhythm so that I play it, not play it, but I do this consistently, so I get the same result. In archery, it's good to be consistent in your firing order and all your, you know, everything, so you get the same good shots. But that's what I've learned so far. Well, helps if I put the trigger on, right? Yeah. And like I said, I'm not professional, guys. I'm just doing this for fun. So I'm not trying to be the next archery, you know, superstar. And that one bounced off, so like I said, I got before got a lot of stuff in that cooler that is my target. So sometimes I don't think I hit it right, or sometimes if it goes through, it won't go through all the way. So I don't know. Or it might be that some of these arrows are flattened out. That's a big possibility. That's okay. I can buy new arrowheads now because I got them already in my room. Whew. I like it when it slaps the target. It makes a solid, crisp hit. That's what I'm aiming for, you know. Not these deflected shots. But. Well, that went through the chair, I believe, because it made a... It might have been in the chair, I don't know. I'll have to check it in a minute. I don't know how boring this is watching me do this, but like I said, it's my hobby. That's what I do. That's too far to the end. See, I'm not really using my sight that much on this. I'm using more of an eyeball it, you know, on the target, trying to get it with my eye. So if something happens and I don't have the sight, or it breaks off or something, I won't have to rely on it so much. You know. But it's not you know, nothing life-threatening or anything. It's just me doing what I like to do. You know, on my spare time when other people are running the streets or whatever. I don't know what kids do these days. That was a good one. But I'm more of a homebody, you know. I work all week, so I want to enjoy my house. So anyways, I'll get the arrows. I think I got them all. I'm too lazy to count my arrows. As long as I got a handful, that's all that matters to me. But, you know, anyways, a side note or whatever. You know, these type of arrow holders, or I don't know what the proper name for it is, arrow rest. I kind of like it, you know, if you can see. I kind of like this as opposed to just the felt being on the thing like my other one. Well, it doesn't have it on this one because this is a bare one. This is the bare, but this is just a regular, you know, bow, and it doesn't have, well, what is it? Bone Collector's Smackdown. It's just a youth bow, but it doesn't have anything on it, you know. And I like to practice on this when I'm practicing my finger technique, okay? 3 fingers, pull up to the chin, you know. I like to practice that. So, or not chin, but cheek, you know, cheek, sorry. An anchor point, anyways, okay? On this, not so much. I don't have to, I just find my anchor point and go from there, you know. You know, take it, twist it, find my anchor point, aim, and fire. You know, I bounced off, but I'm trying to get a consistent, you know, repetition or routine in my firing, so I have consistent results. And I might get better at shooting it, you know. So that's okay. And a lot of people on these bows, I don't worry about it so much. When they're loading up, you know, taking their draw. I'm not going to do it at the house, but I'll do it out there. Well, here, I'll show you what I mean. A lot of people, well, you know, they always tell you to load your, you know, bow, not to shoot it dry or whatever. But a lot of people, when they pull, they aim up. A lot of archers do that, but I prefer to aim it down and then bring it up, because if the arrow, you know, gets released, it's going to just hit the ground. I don't care about the arrow as much, because I can afford to buy more arrows, but I don't want to hurt nobody. If you do it like that and it gets released, you might hit somebody. But out here by myself, there's no chance of me hitting anybody, because, you know, I'm very responsible in that aspect. But like I said, you know, everybody has their own techniques, but I tend to pull it from the ground and bring it up, and then find my anchor point and then work from there. But everybody's different, so, and you know, I'm not in tournaments or anything, so I'm gonna do it my way. You got that? All right. And that went behind the chair. But I know there's no one out there, you know, for quite a while, quite a ways, because it's mostly family that lives around here, and they all live kind of a good distance, so I'm not worried about hitting anybody at all. It's in my mind, but I don't find a chance here. That was pretty close to the bullseye. But anyways, before this video gets too long of an old guy, you know, shooting arrows, I like to say thank you for watching my videos, and till next time, keep shining, guys. Do your own thing, and just work at it, okay? All right, thanks.